Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are out here at Dale's shop. You guys might recognize that. Dale is one of my oldest friends. We've been friends for 20 plus years, and he's a car hoarder like me. We do a lot of business together, but today we are out here not to get anything for myself, but to pick up a car for two of my favorite people in the whole world, my brother-in-law and my sister. And I thought I'd show you a quick overview of what Dale has. All this stuff is currently for sale if anybody's interested. These two are pretty amazing. As you can see, Godzilla made an appearance. Justin came to help me, so hopefully this will go pretty smoothly. This thing's pretty cool. But what are we picking up for Gabi and Chris today? We are picking up an American icon. We are picking up one of the most culturally significant vehicles that I can think of. What could it be? We are picking up a 1970 Thunderbird. No, not this piece of shit. A 1970 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. So we're gonna get this thing loaded. We're gonna use Godzilla to pull it out, get it on the trailer, and we'll get back to you as soon as it's loaded. All right, everybody, it's the next day. We got it home with no issues. I did, however, leave my phone on the roof of this while I was checking the straps and lost it on the side of the road, but luckily I was able to find it. It's a little beat up, but it still works. As you can see, I'm recording. So let's do a quick walk around on the car. The only real issues I've found are the front and rear bumpers. I think probably somebody just hooked a strap in the wrong spot, towed it, and kind of disfigured it. You can see that there's a gap right there that shouldn't be there. It's, you know, a little bit of the Vista Cruiser missing, but other than that, you know, it's super straight car. It has a little, you know, some parking lot dings, but it's a 1970, so that's, for as old as it is, it's pretty good. There's a little bit of rust right here, just kind of in the normal spots, but nothing super bad. The taillights aren't broken. This is the only rust spot, real bad rust spot on the entire car, which is pretty crazy if you think about how old this thing is. It's pretty common because water just gets in through the seal as soon as it goes bad, and once it gets in there, it just gets trapped. There's no real drain holes or anything. We got an old AAA Oklahoma, so that's where it came from originally. I know that Dale got it from Bisbee, so Oklahoma to Bisbee, who knows where it was the rest of the time. It still has the super cool roof rack on it, and the vent, all the glass, the iconic glass is in good shape. This is all just surface rust right here. The spare tire well is not rusted out, which is crazy because that's it, the other place that water just collects. We got a bunch of mismatched wheels on it. The fronts kind of look like Oldsmobile rally wheels. I don't know if they are, because they kind of look like Chevy rally wheels too. I don't know enough about them to really make a call either way. But let's go up here to the important parts. The roof rack's still there. The amazing piece of glass still here. All of these, no cracks, nothing like that. The roof's straight. Hood super straight. So I think all in all, Gabby and Chris made a good choice when they picked this thing out. I know next to nothing about Oldsmobiles. The first Oldsmobile I ever owned is right here. and it showed up earlier this week. And then now we have 2 in the yard. This I found actually while I was picking up the orange Tornado and sent it to Gabby and Chris, and they agreed that it was just too good of a deal to pass up. So this car I thought was originally yellow, but it turns out it was bamboo. I went ahead and decoded the VIN tag, and let's see. So it was a custom Vista Cruiser V8. The number 3 designates that it's an Oldsmobile. 48 custom Vista Cruiser V8. It was a 6-passenger, so it doesn't have the jump seat. The O, 1970, and M is Lansing, Michigan. Then if we go down to the body tag, station wagon, 70, station wagon again, Lansing, Michigan. The 50/50 is that it was bamboo on top and bamboo on bottom. So it wasn't a two-tone car, but it was divided by the vinyl wood grain that's still a little bit visible on there. And then the trim 309 saddle bench seat, which is the dark GM bench seats that these came with. So there we go. That's the outside. Now I'm gonna try to open it up and kind of clear it out so we can get a better look at the inside and what's going on. Probably throw a spare tire on it just so it doesn't look so homeless. But give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, I got it opened up as much as I could. I couldn't get the back tailgate open because this right here is an electric window. We have no power going to the car right now. I don't think it's a good idea to try to put power to the car right now, as you'll see in a little bit. So that window won't roll down to get the tailgate down because it seals up in there. But this is a 2-way tailgate. It opens this way and this way. So that's kind of cool, but we'll still get in it and see what we can find. I found these in the car. So it has the cover for the spare, both missing door panels that are in there. So we'll start in here. The interior is all here. It's Arizona rotted, but everything is here. Everything can be recovered. Everything is accounted for. Even the headliner's still here. You can see the glass has a little bit of what looks like delamination, but I think it's actually just the factory tint that is starting to lift. So that shouldn't be hard to fix. There's a few little things, random, looks like an alternator or a power steering bracket, some vents, but you got your standard coffee can that's in every old car that somebody takes apart and says they will put back together and never does. Back here, plenty of room for activities. This seat folds flat as well, so I'm not going to do it right now, but it will fold completely flat, so you have almost a truck bed from here, the front seats to the back. That's all storage down there. Looks like some random parts, nothing too crazy. So the interior is actually, it's all here, which is crazy, but it's just, you know, Arizona sunbaked. That window frame looks a little bit rusty, but I will investigate that further when I get this hatch open. This is what I was talking about. So you have your 2 latches. The one in the middle is just like a normal pickup truck, and then you have your swing out hatch or swing out latch on that side that opens it. So yep, it's dirty, but it's all there. We got the door panels, cool little details. All these handles are pretty cool. They're like see-through. Somehow, like, I'm sure they were clear to start off with, but the sun baking kind of gives them that a cool color. We still have the radio. I don't know what goes there. I'm thinking probably that missing space. We'll probably have a ashtray. There's an ashtray here, but I don't know if there's a door missing. Front seat's there, but it's, you know, just like the back seat. We got little Vista Cruiser in case you forget what you're driving. We'll go over to the other side, see how many miles this thing has on it, because I haven't even looked. This door panel's missing, but all the interior internals are here. Door locks, door mechanisms, everything. So the panels over there on the ground shouldn't be too hard. All little bracketry and handles are over here. So yeah, we'll go back to the front again. The window's still good. Everything's here, and the little handles are down here on the floor. So somebody pulled the window off for some reason, but luckily they kept most of the parts that they took off. That's a dirty dash. It should be right here. Hold on, let me lick my finger a few times. We got park, reverse, neutral drive. Let's see if we can get a clean enough view of the mileage. Not that it really matters. It says 36,561. So I don't know. Let's look at the pedals. Pedals don't look too bad. So I'm thinking it's probably 136,000 miles. Because back in the day, they did not have room for 100,000. It would just roll over. So complete under here, except for this general area where there's a giant hole where the motor should be. All the brake parts are still here a little bit. Suspension, steering, AC condenser, all that good stuff. There's not a lot to look at up here. This car does not have an engine or a transmission, and the front springs are out of it. So the best explanation I can come up with for that is that it was a big block 455 car. Somebody pulled the big block out to put in maybe a Cutlass or two-door something, and then pulled the big block springs out. That's the only reason I can think of why the motor and the springs would be missing. But I'm sure they were going to get replaced anyway. I did find one super weird thing with this car. And at first I thought it was fake. And then I realized it was real. And that kind of made it even more ridiculous. But tell me what you think. Can anybody tell me what this is? It's kind of hard to tell, right? I recognized the general shape of it. So I came in here and I was like, huh, what is that doing there? Is it fake? And it's not rubber, it's real. So somebody at some point killed a giant centipede and strung it out across the dash. I don't know if they were trying to dry it out and keep it and forgot about it or what, but it's just too perfect to have been here naturally, at least I think. And that is terrifying because, as you can see, that was a big centipede. So, here, that's what we got. Gabby and Chris's brand new family hot rod. Pretty excited about this. This is their first American classic car. So they are officially a couple now. You can get married, have kids, buy a house, all that other stuff, but you are not official until you buy your first classic car. Thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in for more videos and more ridiculousness, because we pick up stuff like this weekly. Have a good day. Thank you for watching.